so I have my artist on hand, guys, to...
I didn't draw these.
No, that was me. This is a rough sketch to get the actual measurements we need. So I've measured the back, and what we're going to do is we're going to try and copy that lower part. See that one with the 3 holes and the 2 at the sides? Is duplicate that up top for the light bar.
Dad.
Hold on, and if we put in LED lights in behind it, it will look cool. You're not freezing your bum off sitting there. No, okay.
What's this again?
That's the side view. That's inside looking.
I know what I mean, the measurement.
So Emily and David have done a great job. I just getting this all, get this roughly done, but they're getting quite cold. Emily's fingers are freezing. Yeah, the kids are just freezing, guys, just absolutely freezing. But the idea is, guys, we're just going to go through it real quick. Red cab with bull bars, which will look amazing. Light bar at the top, lights at the bottom. Getting the peels done silver all around, obviously, BF Goodridges. And then under here, guys, we're going to try and remove the airbox and the battery cage and put it up in here with a door. And then we can move the fuel tank forward and get a bigger storage in there. So yeah, and this is going to be dark grey. Obviously we're going to change out these windows to make it look really good. But this should be the ultimate wild camping stroke horse lorry stroke dirt bike lorry stroke motorbike lorry. It's a moving house lorry. He's saying yes. Isn't that better, eh, sonny boy? Hey, that's better. I've just put all the wild camping stuff up on there. Don't really worry about that just now, eh, son? Look at British Army sleeping bags as well, son. We could have jumped into them if we were cold. But I thought we'd just get this all tidied out. I mean, this place, I mean, it's just getting ripped apart, this one. Not today, but it's going to get ripped apart. But this is the main area. This is where it's all going to happen. I think we will invest in more toolboxes. I'll maybe just wait and see, but I think that would be a really good idea personally. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, if I can get rid of these, that would be great. They're not really a big deal, the OSB going down. It's pretty straightforward, and it gets rid of all this, obviously. And then that's the big thick stuff we're going to use to build that area over there. So it's going to be some build, guys. I'll tell you, it's going to be some build. Really, really good. I was just saying to Davs, maybe not even going to put a door in there. But you know, if we had Herbie overnight somewhere, then maybe we'd need a door then. If Herbie was
transferring.
Yeah, if he was in the back there overnight, I don't think that's something we'd do. I mean, I really don't. But never say never. But yeah, guys, we have got our work cut out for us, haven't we, Sonny Boy? PlayStation, Xbox, widescreen TVs, everything, the whole kit and caboodle. So with the magic of YouTube, we can be straight back to this for you guys, but we are calling it a day. So it's cold. We're okay now, but you know, it's a bit cold. We've got ourselves nice and sorted out through there, sorted in here, but hopefully you're going to start to see what this thing is going to look like. Yes, that is a generator, alright, yeah. You see, the thing is, I can't take the lorry any further into the field because I'm scared in case we get stuck, because we've done that before. That'd be really, really silly if we managed to do that, eh? But we need the generator, we need the Jenny, absolutely. Yeah, so we've just come across a problem with trying to just lock the lorry again, eh, son?
And then we try to use this to push that back and it snapped.
Yeah. Trying to remember a lot older vehicles, you know, whether this needs greased up or what, but we'll just take off the plate and see what's going on, eh, son? He's got it. Let's go back on again. I think we're okay this time. There we go, the young man's got it back on now. Now I'm hoping now is that we don't break it. So the other side's nesting position is that. What I think we're going to have to stop doing with this lorry is slamming the doors, big style. Right, let me do it. So, well, on you go. Right, don't slam though. Nice.
We did it.
Son, you're the man of the moment. That's all that can be said. Yeah, young Davs did a brilliant little job there, guys. I was kind of trying to prise it back.
Yeah, you're trying to hit it back.
But it's like it's broken through the back case in here. And I think what the idea is now is no more slamming, big style. No more slamming on this lorry.
Now?
Yeah, we're just gonna have to. We're actually quite heavy-handed people, actually.
Yeah, it's because usually we kind of go like that.
Yeah.
But I think we just need to go.
Awesome job, son. Now that feels a lot more organised. I know it might not seem like much, but that has really sorted us out, isn't it? Heat and light, a bit more organised. Hey, where's that big tough boy out in the cold, eh? We're just wimps compared to this guy. Hey. Hey. Hello, hello. And look what Mum's got on for us, guys, after that. Our hands are freezing. Oh, man alive.
1 inch of ice cream right now.
Again, I know. And back we come to the kitchen. Look at this. Apple crumble. It's not apple pie, it's apple crumble, isn't it? With a proper thing. See, my wife takes care of the boys. Look, we might have been out in the cold. A wee bit miserable. Nice. So back to the plans. Look, that was the corner piece we were working on. Actually, going to be, we'd have to take that little section out and move that across. That's what it's really going to be. But I think we're right. That's where we were, you know, with the toolboxes. Got the toolbox area going to go in right there. And of course we tidied all that part out as well. Now I'll do better plans for the lorry so you can really see what we're going to be doing. But that's the part we need to get on just now. Basically just because it's tools, tools, tools. And you know, I have to work in a stable, I've got so many other jobs to do. If I get all the tools sorted out, it'll make my life a lot easier. Right, so from the rough stuff to making a proper plan now. Now just as a really quick example, look, what is that, 6.4 metres up top there. What I'll do is the scale rule, look, is use that. As we look, 6.4, we'll use inches on this A3 piece of paper. I mean, I love doing it this way. It's just the way I am. I just really enjoy this. Now, from that to that probably doesn't look like a huge amount of difference, but just as an example, look, the way that I've sort of put this down, that's quite fat in a way, you know, but when you actually look at it to scale, it's actually quite tall. Look, that's when my mind's eye is off, you see. That's a true shape. And that's what we need to go by. So now I just want to sort all this out, look, so basically going back, look, to drafts and doodles and all sorts of stuff as we go along, so it's always good just to keep. And that was the one we did up at the field, and that's now the one that I've done just now, so this is just a second draft. But now, you see, like doing the big light bars at the top, so I know what the measurements are, I know what it'll kind of look like a lot better in my head than what I did before. You know, and just same again, I can work out lengths of wiring and, you know, all sorts. It's really good to have all this. Check the man of the moment out, people. So I think you got this from the lorry, didn't you?
Yeah.
Now he made a lovely spear. I was really good. Remember the spear down at the Tay fishing? That was really good.
I found a wench swimming. I found the slate off of the roof. Tied it to a stick.
Yes, as you can see here, he's just doing a lovely wee job. We're not going to do a flint this time here, though, are we? We're just doing the normal.
Just a wee.
Yeah, no, lovely job, son. Yeah, so the light bar that I'm really keen on getting going with, guys. You know, you see you've got that holes down here at the bottom. I'm going to duplicate them up at the top. What I'd like is a light bar up at the top so the lights are shining down. But you've also got one of those LED orange flashing lights, you know, like the recovery vehicles and that. That will look really good. Right, so guys, we just zipped into our local hardware store, as you call it in America.
AKA B&Q.
AKA B&Q. And we've got a couple of saws, a rough one and a fine one, because we're struggling with the hay bales, aren't we?
I'm struggling.
Trying to get Herbie's hay out, so there we go. And obviously now in our hometown, guys, it is just before 6 o'clock, and it is absolutely dark now. So here we are, guys, up at night. Look. Oh, he's got his mummy, haven't you? Eh?
I was also up early enough this morning
You
to
were up
actually
there.
give him his breakfast.
Yeah, it's not my mum that's up early doors, isn't it?
I woke up at 6:45.
Oh.
Much earlier than I usually do.
So we're just up to get him all sorted out for the night, guys. Look, we'll head on over there very shortly. But he's so excited just now. We just have to wait till he calms down. Good boy. And we're going to try out our saw ideas to saw the herbs.
Yes,
Eh? And we're going to saw. Yeah, good boy. It's good to see you. Hey Herbs, I don't know why I insist on not wearing my gloves. I've got my gloves back on now. Hey Herbies, yes, just some more hay for you, bud. Yeah, he's looking good. He's looking good. But we have to get this floor done, this roof done properly, Ems. It's okay just now, but if we get those big nights in, hey Herbs. No, good boy.
Either heavy rain or a lot of snow.
Yeah.
It would be a problem.
So it's that time again, isn't it, Bailey? Bacon, Saturday morning, trying to get ready. Just need to get up to the field very shortly, so we need a bit of bacon because it's freezing outside, isn't it, Bales? She's waiting for a wee bit of chicken, look at her. Hopefully you can see a quick view out back, look at the frost on top of the shed. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, so this is my low in saturates, still really tasty guys, low in saturates breakfast. Look, so I'm just cutting off all the fat. David will have all that. And I'll just have the medallion bits, I think. Now, I normally have chicken and cheese wraps during the week, so Bailey always gets a wee bit, don't you? Well, we're not having that today, so I've just pulled out a couple for her. Oh, sorry, darling. So everybody needs inspiration, guys. Probably just a little bit before some people's time, but this is West Coast Customs. I think it was 2011 maybe. But obviously something I used to watch. And they don't really show you kind of technically how to do things, but it gives you a lot of inspiration, which is great. Right, so that's the bacon roll done. But look guys, West Coast Customs baby, there's Ish, look. Ryan, superb. So I'm just having my little treat, look. Low and saturate jobs again, really nice. My poor baby, look. I just said before I switched on, no, yes, just in case you know, Emily has caught my cold.
Yeah,
I'm really sorry, it's horrible, I'm really sorry. Because I think me and Ems, we've been back and forth to the field in the car, you know, each night, and we're just close together. There's not a lot we can do. My poor baby, it's a soldier this one though. We will zip and see Herbie for a wee while, won't we? I'll get you up there for 5 minutes, Because she needs a Herbie injection, you see.
The roof on the garage is white.
I know, it is really cold. He's a good boy. And we keep saying, guys, you know, in these videos that never thought we'd love a reptile as a pet, but he is just the business, aren't you? He's absolutely beautiful. He's like a masterpiece, the way that he's... Hey, Spyco. And the great thing, guys, is it's just absolutely beautiful. Like, just absolutely gorgeous today. And that's our rope, look. Absolutely solid. Wow.
There's a scraper thing that's also frozen.
Yeah. But for me and Davs, while that sun's low, we're going to go and poop scoop.
Yeah.
We're going to wait to do frozen poop scoop. David's trying to cool down now. It's a little battle, isn't it? Too cold, too hot. Yeah, so the big metal door's kind of frozen shut there, guys. Nothing much to show you really, but just a wee screwdriver underneath and pop. That was pretty frozen, wasn't it, darling? I was saying to Davs, right, we're going to do a bit of a layout, aren't we? We've got our plans, but let's do a layout. Now, I'm also going to start up the lorry, even though we're not taking it away with us today. I'm going to start it up and just get all the fluids and the oils running and everything. That'll be really good. But the thing in this weather, obviously, guys, you've got to watch, is the coolant frozen. And I've never changed, you know, since we got this lorry, I haven't changed it or anything, but it's not frozen. It doesn't look frozen. It should be okay. Yeah, so that's David just keeping an eye on the lorry. We're just warming the lorry up. And what David's doing is he's keeping an eye on the temperature gauge. And we've got to wait until the oil inside starts to get thinner and thinner the hotter it gets, and that'll be her warming up. And we know that our coolant's not frozen, she should be fine. You've got her though, son, you've got her. But see, this is the kind of day the sun is actually very hot. I'm wondering about taking this coat off. You know that? What do you reckon, Herbs? Give you a bit of a break from it. Ah, that's not going to work. Yeah, so we just need to get sorted out today, don't we? Get the lights on and stuff. I think from the last time we were in the lorry, we did all the wire, we put all the wiring into bunches, didn't we? So after having poop scooped and done all that, I'm going to have to put Herbie back, Hello? You would just eat all day, wouldn't you? Hey, you would just eat all day, wouldn't you, big boy? Yeah. That's really good. That's ice smashed up in there for him. Look, it's just a right good drink. Is that better, my boy? I think you're going to have a snooze now. What do you think? Just going to have a snooze? So there we are, guys. Just stuck for space as always, but we've got to soldier on. We've just got to get on with it and get the job done. But yeah, I'm starting to think now about these sheets at OSB. I think we're going to floor this whole thing. I think I'm just going to do the whole floor. I think that'll be easy enough. 3.6 or 1.2 each, you see, going that way. See, guys, so the style we're going for, I know I kept all this from the caravan, but I think this stuff's going to be useless, son, to be honest. You know? We are going to try and make a really good job of this, you see, aren't we? What we have, now that's my old red one, and I'm hoping that it'll still look okay in here. I'm not sure, you know, because it doesn't have the silver strips like the other ones. But what we're doing is putting in what you maybe call cheaper, that's still really good though, the US Pro Tools. Because we won't be using this all the time. It's not like we're using it every single day of the week, you know. So we're not going to go and lash out. This is supposed to be a cheap build, not a really expensive one. Now, I'm sure Herbie's, that's it. That's going to be the line right there. Where the door actually comes in. So we've still actually got a little bit yet. We should be okay. And the thing we're going to do, you see how we've got this line? I'm going to take this apart in this video here. I'm going to take apart that line there because I want to put a winch up in there, but obviously it'll need something to strengthen and support it, and that'll pull bikes up on and off the lorry. So I think if I strip all this away just now for you, get David to give me a little bit of hand, it'll give us a little bit of a better idea of what we're doing. There we go, so that's the door off now. I'll just whip that off and I'll get this next bit in just a minute. Yeah, so a little bit more than I thought. We can move right across from there. I'm standing right in front of the light. It's not very good, is it? But I think what we're going to do is, see this one here, we're going to have it up high. And the reason for that is that I want to put a chemical toilet in underneath. So that means up top here is going to be a high surface. In fact, you know something guys, I think we're going to have our worktop all the way around that part. You know that? This is going to work. This will work. Look at that guys. Destroyed the end of that. That's the third Phillips head I've destroyed out of that sort of more cheaper. You see the top little socket set? Just useless, and all I'm trying to take off is that up there. Look, I'm still stuck. Absolute garbage. Yeah, look. 1, 2, now just damaged. I think I'm going to cut this off here and throw that out, and just keep this little one up here on top. So believe it or not, all these tools we do not have a Phillips head at all to get off. So we're going to smash it off. Eat that, baby. Oh, because we're not going to be using that again. I know that. That's fine. We'll just move that out of the way, because it's just this panel here that I want to come off. See what's in behind. Oh, it's just a shelf up here.
You can put TVs up there.
Yeah, we've got a frame. Look, now that's the frame, obviously to brace the whole box, the bulkhead of the box, as you can see as we go all the way around. Hey, sonny boy. So I want to find out. I know that below this is the cupboard space, which will come down, won't it, son? But we need to be able to get in a big support for the winch. Got to have it. We just can't play around with that. Yeah, so guys, work is at a snail's pace just now. But we've just got the generator back on now. We've got heater on. Okay, son. Let's heat this thing up. Get back to what we were doing. I mean, we have literally stopped, haven't we, son? My fingers are actually hurting just from wiving up that plug to get this thing going. But we're going to get this place toasty warm. I think we're aborting the work today, aren't we, son? Abort. Yeah, you see up there now? Now, plan the winch. I think, son, we're going to instead, and I don't know if there's metal in behind there, but there's metal up there. And that's a great angle, you know, because the winch wire will come all the way down to pull the bikes up, won't it, son?
Yeah.
Why, thank you. But I think we're putting the cart before the horse at the minute. We need to sort this place out for heating and for light, or we're not going to get anywhere, son. Yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good. This is a better idea. At least we're getting warm now, son. Just really, really good. And you'll see the ice up in the up top there. We might have to do something with that as well. We might have to insulate that, son. We do still have that a couple of sheets of that aluminium from the caravan build. No wonder. Yeah, so the idea is, guys, we're going to have this sort of T-shape, it's not a T-shape, an L-shaped work area just there, up to that line. Hopefully you'll see all the way around. Yeah, I think it's going to have to be, because the motorbikes, we could fit 2 motorbikes in here to move, but we could only work on 1. I don't think there's any other way. Now that back door, as you see there, when we lay that flat, that's now going to be part of this. And it's going to make it into one great big garage. Yeah.
At each top corner.
Well,
and when it goes down, whoop.
I think we could link the winch onto that and just pull it up with a winch. Yeah, and it looks so good, the red and the black together, doesn't it? That should look really, really good, son. But I think, you know, that bottom one there, we might get away with it. But I think we might just invest in a new bottom one too, you know, the US Pro Tools ones to go all together. I think that would be pretty sweet, son.
Precision too.
Pretty sweet. So that's just me doodling very late on Saturday night. It's about 11 o'clock just now, but just sort of working it all out to where we want it to be, I think. So that's a rough plan, like a first draft, you know. The draft is really, really important because of, you know, the laying out the things. For example, winch, compressor, can be a TV in there, as you can see. Lights, sockets, we have fluids up in here. And I've really got to decide where we're going to put the consumer box, you know, the fuse box for all the 240 volt stuff and 12 volt stuff. And what I'm going to do, guys, is, I'll just let you have a quick look at this while we're doing it, is that I'm going to run all the wiring for this and do all the bits and pieces that I need to do. But I've got a friend who's a fully qualified, very experienced electrician, and I'm going to get him to do the final wiring, you know, get it all up and running and tested properly. Electrical's not my strong point, so I'd just prefer have the pro come and do it, you know, at the end. But yeah, I was just checking out chemical toilets, and as you'll see just under here, look, that's where we're going to keep the chemical toilet and pull it in and out when we need it. I think that'd be really good, and I think we might have both tool chests up high and cupboards underneath. I think we'll just play it by ear, we'll see how we go. But for now, it's Betty buys.